Do, 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 do. Waiting for people. I'm going live. Da, 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 da. I always feel weird in these first few minutes, seconds, whatever, before people join me because I just sit here and blab to myself. I talk to myself. So I'm talking to myself. I got a lot of stuff I want to talk about in a little bit of time. Ideally, I will get off here by 2 o'clock my time, which gives us 1 hour so that I have an hour to work on stuff. I've got quite the list of things I need to get done today. I've not done anywhere near what I want to get done today with the summer coming up, which means my kids will be home, which means I'll have a lot less time on my hands to do work. Someone's here. I hope it's Amanda. I already forget what I was saying. I got too excited about what's probably seeing Amanda. I've got quite the list today of things I need to do. So I actually wrote a list of things I want to talk about. Dusty! Sorry, I was literally just talking to Amanda on Facebook and she said she was coming over. That's why, okay? I said, I'm going to go because I'm going live. One of the things on my list of things to talk about, Dusty, is Cloak-and-Dagger. So feel free to post your information about your Twitter party in here so people can see it in the chat. I have a lot of things I need to get done today. I got about half of them done. Hopefully I can wrap this up in about an hour, although I tend to blab, 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 blab. And, you know, we end up talking till I have to leave. So I have a list of 4 more things I need to do today, blog-wise, that I probably won't do. So anyway, it gives you something to do while you slack at work. Woo! Yeah. So what time is it there? Where are you at? I'm usually on at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is what it is right now. Oh, guess what, guys? I left my phone on sound. I'm sorry. Let me turn it off onto silent. Anyway, is Amanda here? Dusty's here. So yes, Dusty, post about your Twitter party. There's Cloak-and-Dagger is going to premiere tomorrow night. Yes, tomorrow night. Dusty, my friend Dusty, as mom sees it, she was going to be doing a Twitter party. She asked me if I could help out. I wish I could. Unfortunately, like nights are family time. So it's really super hard to commit to nights. But she's doing it with Carol, who is amazing. Hopefully I can like jump in and tweet some stuff. I've seen the episodes already, like I think 5 times already. I watched it 3 times and then I watched them again and I watched them again. They're so good. So I should be able to, I'll know what the conversation is. I'll try to hop in and tweet and do what I can, Dusty. I really will try to help out. I hate that I can't fully commit, but especially since I have an announcement, guys, at the end of the month, the 23rd through the 25th, along with Amanda and Dusty and Amy, my other friend who's sometimes on here. We are going to be in LA for Ant-Man and the Wasp, okay? We are not going to be at the premiere, unfortunately. However, we're going to be at the press junket and we're going to interview like all the cast, probably. I don't know. We don't have the list yet. But I'm sure Paul Rudd is on that list because what kind of Ant-Man interviews are there without talking to Paul Rudd, the man himself? I'm so excited. Oh, I can't wait. I love him. I love him. He's probably going to go above the few that I met that were at the top of my list, like Jeremy Renner, because, Hawkeye, I just love Hawkeye so much. How can you not? And he can sing. The dude can sing. So that's why I really like him. And then Alan Tudyk was also at the top of my list, who I met during the Rogue One event, which was amazing. And so now we have Ant-Man and the Wasp coming up, and hopefully I'll meet Paul Rudd. I did see him at the premiere for Infinity War, but a few people went up and took pictures with him, but I didn't because like he seemed like he was in a conversation and I hate to be that person. Anyway, my chat list is going crazy. So let me read up there. I'm going to put these aside, but I do want to talk about those. Hopefully you people have been reading comics, although it's kind of fun to just talk to you guys about random stuff and not comic books, but let me scroll up because I'm way down here. Whoa. Okay. Let's see. Joshua Stark says, hey, what's going on? Hey, how are you? Oh yeah, I already saw that. That was Dusty. And then we've got Lords of the Long Box saying he's doing something while he's slacking off at work. Are you thinking of improve your recording cam? Okay, so listen, is it weird? Because here's the problem. Am I jumpy? Because it looks fine for me. But one of the things is I've been using my computer like all day to do video work. And I think that's why I think it's kind of slowed down. I do have an Alienware computer that I probably should set up for when I go live. I just haven't yet. But I think the main problem is I've literally been doing video work on this all morning. So that's probably, my computer's probably like, leave me alone, stop with the video. And, 10 a.m. in Orange County. Oh, Orange County, OC, what? Guess what I watched yesterday with my mom? What did you watch? Did you watch Thor Ragnarok? Because that's when it came out, isn't it? I hope you loved it. It's so good. It's one of my favorites. This channel will be even cooler. With the different camera. Is it really bad and jumpy? I can try to hop off and then I can try to set up that computer, but it might take a few minutes. Let's see. You can't post the link. Oh no, Dusty. So I imagine you're using the hashtag Ant-Man and the Wasp Event or hashtag Cloak-and-Dagger. So just check that out tomorrow. It's airing, which I believe is 8 to 10 Eastern Standard Time. I'm not 100% certain because I had the screeners and I've been watching it myself. Let's see. Have I seen the Lego Movie 2 trailer? I haven't seen it yet. I have not seen it yet. I want to. I was debating on doing a reaction for it, but I feel like it's too late because it came out yesterday morning, right? So, yeah, I don't know. You're going to make out with Paul Rudd. Amanda, you're married. He might be married. I don't know if he's married. Does anyone know if Paul Rudd is married? But you're married, Amanda. Did you get a free pass for Paul Rudd? I would get a free pass for Paul Rudd. No, not Paul Rudd. I'd have to really seriously think about it. And I don't know that I'd want one, to be honest with you. But anyways, we're going to be wasping it up. Yeah, we are. Cloak-and-Dagger is sick. It's amazing. Giving away stuff from the show, including totes, blankets, posters. Hey, Dusty, here's a question. Can I win since I'm not hosting? If I hop in and answer some questions? Can I? That would be amazing. Oh, guys, I just got a special announcement. It says Lionsgate announces Now You See Me Live. Is that the Now You See Me 2? Yeah, I liked Now You See Me. And Now You See Me 2. Well, they just announced live. I don't know what that is, but I'd have to read the whole thing. But anyway, breaking news, guys. It just popped up on my screen here. What else are we talking about? Cloak-and-Dagger event. Hashtag Cloak-and-Dagger event, guys. Follow that tomorrow on Twitter. Oh, people are retracting their messages. I'm sorry, Joshua. Was I not getting to you in enough time? He said hi to Amanda. She's actually here. She's not on her cruise, and she's here. How did you go getting press junket credentials? Oh, so I have my blog, my website, mamasgeeky.com, and I work with Marvel and Disney a lot. And they invited me. So they invite 25 of their top bloggers to different events. So that's how I went to the Infinity War premiere. That's how I went to the Thor Ragnarok premiere. That's how I went to the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 set visit. That's how I went to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 premiere. I went to the Inside Out premiere, the Disney movie. I went to Pixar Studios earlier this year to learn about Incredibles 2, which you can go to mamasgeeky.com and search all that stuff. Also, there is right now going on hashtag Incredibles 2 event. A lot of my friends, I was invited and I couldn't go. They're at Disneyland and they were at Disneyland yesterday for Pixar Fest. And today they're going to be watching Incredibles 2. And tomorrow, I think they're interviewing a bunch of the cast, including Bob Odenkirk. And I'm so jealous. And I already told everyone there I hate them now. That was like my, and I was invited and I couldn't make it. But so how did I get press junket credentials? Basically, I worked my butt off for the last 4 years, like a ton of hard work and commitment and, loving what I do, right? Putting my passion into it. That's more or less how. It's a roundabout answer. Amanda and Dusty can help you out with their answers because they get invited to these things too, which is amazing. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it. Well worth it. Dusty, I'm going to sit in his lap during the group photo. I feel like I can't read some of these things out loud, girls. Jeez. Am I bad? Can you guys tell me, is this video going okay? I see a lot of people joining and then a lot leaving, and I don't know if they're just, I don't know, bored with me. Maybe I'm boring. But if it's jumpy and stuff, I can try to switch it out. It's because I can hear my computer's like, it's really mad at me from I was doing a lot of video work on it today. And I usually don't do much video work the days I do my live on purpose. And now I feel like it's not happy at me. I just jumped all the way down. Okay. You wonder what's in the cup. It's coffee. I don't want to spill it. It's coffee. It's almost gone. See, it's coffee. All right. Jeez Louise, Amanda. I got to drive to pick up my kids in like 2 hours. I'm not, drinking right now. He is married. I thought he was married. It's defaulted to 480 for me. Oh, no. The other says not clear. Should change resolution for 1080. Okay. Again, I will, maybe I'll try to use my Alienware next time, or I won't do video work all morning. And I've got so much work to do, guys. I'm going to be part of this awesome website, or I have a feeling it's going to be awesome. It's called Nerd Addiction, nerdaddiction.com. I've got a list a mile long of stuff I need to do for them, which I haven't even started. I got a huge list for myself, which I can't show you because it's got top secret stuff on it, and I almost showed it to you. But it's got like 17 things on it right now. So I got a lot of work. And the girls, my kids, it's the end of school here in upstate New York. They have school till like the end of June, till June 21st. But a lot of the days, like they have a field day, they have ice cream party, they have a graduation, they've got all these things, and it takes a lot of my time. But anyway, I was like, oh no, I don't need the recap now. But then I realized there are still films that need recapped, and it was like, Tessa, I've come to bargain. That's funny. During my live shows, I don't use webcams built into laptops. I use my Logitech C90. Yeah, okay. So I have a camera. We have it set up on my daughter's computer, because we have this program where like I can log in here and I can see her at the computer. And I used to have it set up on here, and I didn't, and I should go back to it. Ugh, whatever. I'm really bad at that. Like I was taking it back and forth, and now I just said, well, I'll just use the camera on here because it's a really good camera, but it's, my computer's pissed at me. It's just a little laptop. It's the Microsoft Surface Pro, but I think it's mad at me because, I've been doing video stuff all day. I've been really, really using it, but working it hard today. So I think it's a little upset. So I hope I'm not super choppy for you guys, and I apologize if I am. Gives you more webcam controls. Yeah. I should go back to using the actual camera, but I haven't seen it yet either. And my only fan in the Middle East requested it. My only fan too. Someone commented the same exact thing on mine and Amanda's, wanting us to do a reaction for the Lego Movie too, saying also said they were their one and only, our biggest and only fan from the Middle East, which I thought was kind of funny. She's our queen. We just go where she goes. Are you talking about me? Oh, queen of the nerds. I'll take it. Is that a scary movie? Is what a scary movie? Lego Movie 2? Probably not. Is that what you're talking about? Look at me. I'm way behind on the comments. I don't know what's going on. Press Junket credentials. Yeah, you got to work like super hard. And then just eventually, like hopefully, Disney, Marvel will contact you. And that's what happened to me. I got an email and I was in. My first event was Inside Out premiere, which was, 3 years ago now. 3 years ago. It was June 2015. So 3 years ago. And now Ant-Man and the Wasp is going to be my 10th one. So that makes me a legacy. It's exciting. Amanda just hit legacy on Infinity War. If she hadn't gone to Infinity War, then we would have hit legacy together at Ant-Man and the Wasp. But she went to Infinity War. But that's okay because I had fun with her. Make sure you check out her channel. Subscribe, guys. She's trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So that she can start getting ad revenue. I believe she's got enough of the watch time. So all she needs is subscribers. She needs like 570-ish more. So if you don't already subscribe to her, go subscribe to her. And also she's got a lot of videos that feature me on there. There's one where we're on a plane and I can't even talk about it because I will just start laughing so hard. I was laughing to the point where I was crying. It was so funny. We were doing our Infinity War predictions before we saw Infinity War, and it was, just go to her channel and check it out. And her reaction videos are amazing. Like, I'm always laughing. I try to be more serious in my reaction videos, and she's so much fun. You just have to check her out. So that's Amanda Taylor - Guide for Moms. Make sure you subscribe to her. The Now You See Me movie. Oh, I said Now You See Me. Yeah, no, Now You See Me is the magic one. Where the guys do like illusions and stuff. It just popped up on here. I just got like a email notification. It said they just announced. So I thought they were announcing a new movie, but it says live. And it's like a worldwide tour. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's a touring magic show. That's all. This is not even a movie. So I don't know why I told you guys. I thought I was giving you breaking news, but apparently I wasn't. Redacted comment was responding to Amanda's Paul Rudd comment. Made just save Evangeline Lilly for me, but I typed Evangeline Taylor. Oh, because you had Amanda on your mind. That's why. Let's see. You look gross, but the video is fine. Thanks. I look gross. Awesome. I do notice I have a little fold in my shirt here. Ugh. Thanks a lot. I did shower this morning. Oh, hold on, guys. I've got a very important message I need to respond to. So just hold on one second. Da, 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 da. Don't mind me. Mm-hmm. All right. Sorry. I apologize. Back to this. Say hi to Michael Douglas for me. If we see him, we will. Let him know you're waiting for that kiss. That's so funny. I see you're fine. Their computers suck. Hi, Tessa. Hey, CW. How are you? I was in the first Ant-Man giant phone next to Michael Douglas. Yes. I know. That's right. You were on the first Ant-Man. Was that your first one or that was one of your first ones? Oh my God. You guys are all talking to each other. Not choppy at all to me. Okay, good. Could be others' internet connection. That's true. Could be their internet connection. Okay. Because I hear my computer is like, it's making that noise, you know, where it's like angry. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but where it's like, I'm overworked. Let me rest. Everybody's talking. Ant-Man's your 11th or 12th. That's awesome. Dusty. I have the subscribers, but not watch time. I don't know why I'm in a weird mood and I'm like singing. I was talking to my friend earlier. I mentioned you. He asked me to describe you so he could find you. It's mainly Marvel videos and reactions. You'll know when you find her. She's really pretty. Oh, Joshua, that's so sweet of you. Thank you. Oh, you're going to make me blush. Dusty wasn't subscribed to you, Amanda. Oh, yeah, she did unsubscribe. That was funny when you got invited to Infinity War. Dropped a like as always. Thank you so much, CW. I appreciate it. And right now he's in the room and is like, is that the person? Does she have a restraining order on you? No, I don't. Do I need to? Are you telling me something? Should I have a restraining order on you? Oh, of course a shout out for you, Amanda. Let's see. Was a cool cat the last time in the room. If Maria Hill, Hank Pym, Coulson, Clint Barton, and Nick Fury. That'd be an amazing movie. Yeah, well, I mean, anyone with Clint Barton would be amazing. It's my Hawkeye. That's my man. And Coulson. Green eyes. Actually, they're hazel. They're hazel eyes. So sometimes they're green, sometimes they're brown. Can you guys see them? Super close. Ooh, that was creepy. Hazel, tats, and spunky. I am kind of spunky. That would be an amazing movie. We already said that. It was like my third, I think, longest title in history. Was my first. Junket. Oh yeah, the Alexander, right? Alexander and the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. But that wasn't your hashtag, was it? It was something else. So I have a list of things I want to talk to you guys about. I don't want to forget, okay? Because I really have to. I really can't be on here too much longer. So, I mean, I can do about an hour, but I really, really need to get work done. Amanda knows. I gave Amanda my whole list of work I have to do today, and I've done like 3 things off that list. That's it. So, Cloak-and-Dagger first. Yes, let's talk about it. I know you guys haven't seen it. Well, some of you have seen it. I don't know if Amanda's watched it. Amanda, you should watch it. I know Dusty's watched it. It's amazing. Luckily, thankfully, I have the first 4 episodes as a press screener. And so I watched them all. It's like 2 came out, and then there was, I think 3 and 4 came out together, or 1, 2, and 3. I don't remember. But anyways, they basically all were out by the middle of like April. So I've watched them like 5 times already because they're so good, and they won't give us episode 5. I don't think I'll get it until episode 1 airs. Hopefully, fingers crossed, tomorrow, or at least Friday after episode 1 and 2 air. Then hopefully I'll get episode 5, because I mean, the end of episode 4, I don't want to give any spoilers away, but I will tell you guys it's amazing. You see Roxanne in it, which is, I mean, Marvel fans, hello, you'll know what I'm talking about. And there's a couple scenes that just like, oh, give me chills. Now it's in the preview, so I can talk about it. But there's one point, and I won't tell you how it happens, but Cloak is up on the Roxxon roof, and he has like a sheet around him and it's blowing. And I mean, it looks like his cloak, and he's like looking out over the city. And like, I'm not even kidding, guys. It legit gives me chills. It's so good. It's amazing. And the whole show is incredible. Now it's different from the comics, but there's similar things to the comics. I'm not I never was like a huge Cloak-and-Dagger. They're solo issues, I guess you could call it, right? Their own series, but I liked them in the crossovers, right? So I didn't know too much about them, like just what we saw. So I'm not 100% sure. I hate to give spoilers. It's not really a spoiler because it's been in the trailers for it. They say one of them can see people's hopes and one of them can see people's fears, like when they touch them and stuff, which I didn't think was part of the comics. And I looked it up and I couldn't even find that it was part of the comics. So it might've been maybe in like an Ultimate universe, which I didn't really ever read any of the Ultimates. I still don't really read any of the Ultimates. But I didn't ever think that was a thing they could do. So I really like that they added that, if they did add that, or if they took something, maybe there's a certain series, a certain run that they had that I didn't know about. And they've changed it or used it, right, and adapted it. That's incredible. It's amazing. It's so good. And that's all I can say about that. But we will talk about it next week. For real, next week we need to talk about it. So everybody needs to watch the premiere. I'm going to have to rewatch the first 2 episodes to make sure I know what happens in the 3rd and 4th episode, so I don't give anything away. And we'll have to talk about it. So yeah. Oh my God, it's so long. Go work. Yeah, my list is so long. You're right, Amanda. A Spider-Verse movie is going to be so good. I did a trailer reaction. Amanda did a trailer reaction also. So check them out. But towards the end, that cameo, I don't want to give it away for anyone who doesn't know, but you guys probably know. I was like, and Amanda even was like, she knew who it was. So I was like super proud of Amanda for knowing who it was. Even though she didn't know that Miles Morales is Spider-Man in another universe, but that's okay because that's a big comic book thing. So you shouldn't know that yet. So I forgive you, but he is Spider-Man. He's not Spider-Boy, Amanda, but I forgive you. I forgive you, girl. I should have warned you ahead of time. They never mentioned in the comics that I could find. Yeah, I didn't think so. So I was like, maybe it happened in like an Ultimates series that I didn't read because I don't read Ultimates at all. And honestly, I didn't really read any Cloak-and-Dagger series, right? I mostly have only read like any crossover events, right? Like Secret Invasion or Infinity War or whatever when they're in it, like big crossovers. But I haven't really read their own series. So I didn't think so. Yeah, Spectacular Spider-Man, X-Men. I love them in X-Men. They have a few like small runs that are their own, but I never really read it. Sorry. But Cloak-and-Dagger, it's so good. I can't even describe it. Like I was like, oh, I'll watch the first episode and whatever. And they gave it to us and said, you know, it was under embargo until, which means we can't write about it for those of you who don't know, until I think it was like the 24th of May or something. And this was like the end of March, I think I got it. And so, excuse me. So I was like, okay, I'll just watch it. And I watched every episode I had right away. I watched it like 3 times. I was like, I can't get this out of my head. And I'm like dying for episode 5. Like, you guys have no idea. This show is so good. And I think if you're a huge Marvel fan, you're going to love it. If you know nothing about Marvel, you're still going to love it. It's still a great show. And the cast is incredible. Oh, it's just so good. I can't, right from literally the first 2 minutes, I was hooked. The first scene, the first thing they start with, I was absolutely hooked. And I said, I'm obsessed already with this show. I need to know everything about it. So I highly recommend watching it. It's tomorrow night, 8 o'clock on Freeform, Cloak-and-Dagger. You cannot miss it. It's a 2-hour premiere. Again, if you're on Twitter, check out hashtag Cloak-and-Dagger event. My friend Dusty and my friend Carol are going to be doing a Twitter party where they're giving stuff away. I'm totally going to try to join little bits here and there. I probably won't actually be watching it live, but because I know what happens, I'll be able to get into the conversation here and there, and maybe I'll win a prize. Fingers crossed. I probably won't, but I don't think I could be allowed to win But anyways, you guys can win. They're giving away some awesome stuff. So be sure to check that out. Yeah. We're giving stuff away in our Twitter party during the premiere. Yes. Okay. Yes, Joshua, that person I was very excited about. I was trying not to give spoilers. Come on. Although I think people know that she's in it now. I had no idea. I think that was a surprise in the trailer. But maybe there was rumors before. I don't really know. I don't know what Undertale is. But I can tell you Cloak-and-Dagger have been in the comic books for like ever. Like forever. So they must have changed them around a little bit. They give you all the background you need for the show. Yeah, for real. Okay. You did one too? You did a reaction for Spider-Verse, CW? I didn't see it. Oh, people are redacting their messages. I'm so confused. Okay. I just watched your Spider-Man and Pokemon reaction. Thank you, Exotic OW. I hope you liked them. I also did one recently for Wreck-It Ralph. Ralph Breaks the Internet, which I'm super excited about. I'm a huge Wreck-It Ralph fan, and all the princesses, like I'm telling you, 10 more seconds of that scene and I would have started bawling. I was getting chills and I started to tear up and I was like, okay, I would have started crying. Not that I haven't cried on video before. If you check out my 10 most emotional moments in Infinity War, I cried to you guys. It's awesome. I would love Undertale. Okay, well, I'll look it up for sure. Is it like a show or a comic book or a movie? I'll have to figure it out. But I felt like some of them kind of rude. Oh, don't you stress too much, Joshua. Just type away. You're good. Let me see. What was I going to do? I've got more stuff I want to talk about. So Ant-Man and the Wasp Event. I've kind of talked about that already. The 23rd through the 25th, I'm going to be in LA interviewing the cast, watching the movie. Unfortunately, it's not a premiere, but hey, that's fine. We're also going to be there checking out Cloak-and-Dagger stuff, okay? We're going to interview the showrunner, which I'm super excited about, and to be determined cast, which like I really hope is Olivia Holt, fingers crossed. So that's going to be awesome. There's something else we're doing, and I'm blanking. What is it? What is it? Dusty, what else are we doing? We are doing, it's a video game. Okay, yeah, I've got a ton of video games I've already started, but I will check that one out too. Shoot, what else are we doing? Oh, Fancy Nancy. Fancy Nancy is a new Disney Junior show. Yes, there you go. You got it too, Fancy Nancy. A new Disney Junior show that I'm pretty excited about because my kids love the books. So I'm excited to check that out. Spider-Verse, we talked about. I want to talk to you guys a little tiny bit about Niagara Falls Comic-Con. I was just there this weekend. It was amazing. It was so much fun. I got to hang out with Michael Rooker a little bit. He remembered who I was. He called me a mommy blogger, and that was awesome. He said to my daughters, are you guys going to be baby bloggers? And thank you for letting your mom be a mommy blogger and go off to LA to do all these fun things, which was like really cool and really, really cool of him. And then what else did we do there? I met Cliff and Norm, so right, John Ratzenberger and George, cannot think of his last name, from Cheers. I went to the John Ratzenberger panel, which was awesome. I met him up at his table, and he talked to my girls in their favorite Pixar character voices, which was amazing. He was just super nice. Actually, we bought an autographed photo, and then my youngest daughter was sad because she wanted the one with Ham on it from Toy Story, and he actually just signed it for her and gave it to her, which was like super sweet. That was so nice. It was awesome. Thank you. I was like, George, it was a W, but I couldn't remember it. He was kind of like he was just sitting there, and I don't know, it was weird. Like he said hi and that was it, but he's old, and I don't mean that in a bad way. Like he just seemed like, he was very tired, and it was towards the end of the day. So I don't know. He wasn't very chatty like some of the other people we met. I wish I remembered the name of the artist. He was actually out of cards, but I bought this. I'm pretty obsessed with it. I can't wait to hang it up on my wall. It's amazing. I love love the Fallout video games. And I thought this was super cool. You can see he's got the Vault 101 jacket on. He's holding a Nuka-Cola. He's watching an explosion. He's got a shotgun. I mean, this thing is, it's amazing. I can't wait to hang it up. I saw this and I was like, I have to have it. He had an amazing BioShock one also. And I had to pick and choose, and that's the one I went with. But it was hard. I wish I remembered who it was. I'm going to have to look through everything and try to figure it out because I want that BioShock one. But this Fallout, I mean, look at it again, guys. It's so awesome. If you play Fallout, you've got to know this is like the most incredible thing ever. Look at it. Oh, it's so good. It's just beautiful. I love it. It's one of my favorites. I am out of coffee, but I have LaCroix. This stuff is so good. I really like it. And guess what? It's 0 carbs. Woohoo! I don't know if you guys know. All of you might not know, but I've been doing keto, which is like low to no carb. I cheat a little here and there, but I try to stick to it more or less. And it's actually been super successful. I've lost like 40 pounds since January, which is pretty amazing. So I'm feeling really good. I got a message, it looks like from Amanda. So hold on one second. Nope, it's from Amy. My friend Amy. She's in a group chat with myself and Amanda. And so I thought it was maybe Amanda. And I was like, did Amanda leave? Because she hasn't been talking, which she might have left also. I know she had to bring her kids to swimming or something. Let me read up here. Okay. It has 3 endings. That's really cool. You're most excited about me seeing me again. Oh, Dusty. Thank you. I am excited to see you again. It has been since Rogue One event, I think. Probably. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's crazy. That was a long time ago. That was over a year ago. Has it really been that long? I don't know. You tell me. I'm trying to think of what other events. I think it might have been that long. Yeah, it has. That's crazy, right? That's a long time. I guess we talk enough here and there online that it doesn't seem like it's been over a year, but that's crazy. It's been over a year. What else was I reading here? You're tagging Amanda. Yeah, Amanda. I don't know where she is. Okay. Genocide ending is like, what you're talking about the ending in that video game. I'll have to check it out. I like when there's more than one ending in video games and you have to do certain things. So I'm a big fan of like Mass Effect. Because I like going through the game and then, depending on what you choose, you get a different ending. It's really cool. I really like that. When I have my first child, the first game I'll introduce him to will be Undertale. No gore. Pacifism is praised, and it goes to show the fighting mechanics doesn't make him even good. Here's the thing is, you're still going to even be able to play that. And I don't mean this in a bad way. I always find it so crazy. Like there's games I want to show my kids, my girls, like, and I think about like, you just have to keep all your consoles, right? Don't get rid of them. Like I wish I still have a Nintendo in there. But I wish I still had like my Sega and like my Sega Game Gear. And like, I want to show them Lion King and how friggin' hard that game is. And you just, there's nowhere to play those things anymore. So be smart and hold on to your consoles if you want your kid to be able to play that, because technology goes crazy and you're going to end up with, nothing. You're going to end up not being able to show them to your kids, and it's going to be super sad, and you're going to be super sad about it. So keep your consoles. That's my tip to you, Joshua. Keep your console so that your kids can't, because you're what, 13? So you're probably not going to have a kid for what, 10 years-ish, right? Oh, it's a computer game on Steam. Oh, well, you might be in more trouble then. They might, gosh, I don't know, right? Technology moves so fast. It's so crazy. Rogue One on Netflix. Yeah, let me tell you, we didn't get to see the whole movie, okay? Dusty can vouch for this. I think we saw about 30 minutes, maybe, if I remember correctly. So we saw a little bit of Rogue One, but we saw it at, not Lucasfilm, at Skywalker Ranch, right? I mean, in George Lucas's, like, screening room, right? His theater. I mean, it was amazing. And then we interviewed the cast and it was awesome. And then we came home and I watched the whole movie and I was like, I need to go talk to this cast again. Like our interviews with them were so real. Like it was like they were our best friends. Like, seriously, everyone was so cool, and we were just chatting, and it was like, these are my friends, and now I just watched them all die. Like, literally all of them die. I need to interview these people again so that I know they're alive. And I know that seems crazy, but I'm not kidding. Like, it was like really hard because I felt like I was friends with these people. Like, the interviews were amazing for Rogue One. We got to interview like the entire cast. So if you go to mamasgeeky.com and search Rogue One event, you can see all that. And it was amazing. Joshua, yes. Do you know how it ends? Yeah. So I was just getting to that. So it was like really, it was really hard because like, I felt like I knew these people and then I just watched them all die. So usually the way it works for events, it depends. Like Star Wars, you just don't get to screen the movies, because they just really don't want spoilers out there. So you, get to watch the movie and then you get to interview the cast usually like the next day. So you kind of get that closure, right? And then you get to see them and they're okay if they had died or whatever. So that was like really, really hard for me not being able to see the cast of Rogue One again after I saw the movie, if that makes sense. Yes, because it was Doctor Strange before that, I think. Were you at Doctor Strange, Dusty? See, I got invited to Doctor Strange and I couldn't make it work, unfortunately. I've only had to turn down a couple events, and that was Doctor Strange was a really, really hard one for me to turn down. And then Coco at Pixar Studios, that was really hard. And then just this Incredibles 2 in Disneyland. I really, really, really wanted to go. But I would have missed my daughter's field trip and graduation, and then they changed stuff around and I could have made it. But it was already full. So unfortunately, they distracted from showing us only a few minutes of the show. Skywalker Ranch visit, and it worked. Yeah, it did. The Skywalker Ranch was amazing. Watched Ragnarok yesterday. Mom was like, "Why are you crying?" Because Loki's a good guy now. No, I was not at Doctor Strange. Nope. I was invited, but I could not go, unfortunately. That was a tough one to miss. But it was a great movie. I really enjoyed the movie. P.S. I still haven't seen Dark World, Black Panther, or Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is good, but yeah, if you don't like the whole magic thing, you're not going to like Doctor Strange. And Black Panther, I know you said the voodoo stuff, which it's there a little bit, but it's really a backstory, although there is a lot of violence and a lot of fighting in that. So if you're not into that, Black Panther is, full of it. I loved Ragnarok, but I'm really excited for Ant-Man and the Wasp. I think that's going to be on par with the humor that Thor Ragnarok is. And so I'm really excited for it. I think it's going to be really good. You can't go wrong with Paul Rudd. I love him, and Michael Douglas and Evangeline Lilly. They're all amazing. I'm really excited for it. I can't wait to get our interview list. I have no idea who it's going to be, but it's probably going to be a lot of the same people they interviewed on set, which Dusty can tell us more about that, or Amanda, but Amanda's not here anymore. It doesn't seem like. I do have messages. Let's see. No, she hasn't messaged me yet. I think she's driving. But I think they interviewed like Peyton Reed. They interviewed Paul Rudd. I think they interviewed Evangeline Lilly. The girl who plays Cassie, right? I don't know. Can't tell you 100%, but Dusty could. And you can check out her site as Mom Sees It. And you can also check out Amanda's, which is Guide for Moms. And you can also check out Amy's, which is As the Bunny Hops. And I'm sure there were other people there that I'm not thinking of. But yeah, check them out. I read an article by Kevin Feige, and I'm like trying to bring it up to Mom. The reason is because he mentioned even Doctor Strange explained by science, but it's just so insane. Yeah. So Doctor Strange is not like, it's like science, and he's not into like the magic thing. He's super into science. He's a doctor. So you should watch it. Hopefully you can watch it. So Paul, Evangeline, Peyton, Steven, Shepard, costume people. Okay. And Abby, right? Abby is Cassie, right? Our interviews start posting before we leave for Ant-Man. That's perfect. I'm going to read all you guys' interviews so that I can be prepared and make sure I don't ask the same sort of questions, because that's always hard. Like, because like Guardians 2, I was on the set, and then I was at the premiere, right? And some of the questions we asked, so some of the questions we asked on set got asked during our interview for after the premiere. And it's like, I literally just posted this article, and now I just would skip the question because they had already kind of answered it. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. So I'm definitely going to read all of you guys' interviews to make sure I don't repeat questions, because I hate that stuff. It's so frustrating for the people who were on set that have to now you have to skip this entire question. I mean, the people that weren't on set, it's fine. Cause I, for example, I wouldn't have covered any questions you asked Paul Rudd already on my site, but it's nice to have new stuff. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Please at least look over our answers. Yes. See? Okay. Guys, Cloak-and-Dagger tomorrow. Cloak-and-Dagger tomorrow. Who's going to watch it? It's on Freeform. You should all watch it. It's so good. I think I'm going to rewatch it tomorrow, while I'm working. I'm going to have it up and rewatch it because it's so good. It's so good. Oh my God, it's so good. I'm literally getting chills right now thinking about it. It's so good. You like the shirt? Oh, thank you. It's Guardians of the Galaxy shirt. Good story about this shirt. I bought this shirt and I could not fit in it. Not even close. And it was part of my inspiration to lose weight was to be able to wear this shirt because I love the Guardians. And Groot looks so cute. I mean, look at him. He's so super cute in this. And now it's actually a little baggy on me, which is kind of exciting. And it's a small, guys. It's a size small, which is super exciting. Hi, I'm new, says Shineboy24. Hi, Shineboy24. When have I ever needed to lose weight? I lost 40 pounds since January, so I was pretty heavy. But I'm working out and I'm eating better. And so, yeah. So, Shineboy, are you a big Marvel fan? I was talking about how Cloak-and-Dagger is tomorrow night. I'm super excited. I've actually already seen the first 4 episodes, and I can promise you it's amazing. I can promise you you're going to love it. Even if you don't know much about Marvel, you're going to love it. If you love Marvel, you're going to love it. Joshua, I don't know about you. It is kind of like supernatural magic. It's not really magic. There's a little bit of violence. So just to be warned, but it's so good. It's so good. You guys have to watch it. 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, on Freeform, 2-hour premiere. Check it out. Oh, you just posted stuff in the group. Perfect. You were not, but you're spelled as F now. Thank you. I feel like I was. So you love Marvel. Okay, so here's some awesome news that you missed earlier. I am going along with Dusty, who is As Mom Sees It. Amanda, who was commenting earlier. She's Amanda Taylor, Guide for Moms. My friend Amy as the Bunny Hops. Bunch of other people. There's 25 of us total. We're going to see Ant-Man, and we're going to the press junket end of the month. So the 23rd through the 25th. Okay, it's a Saturday, Sunday, and a Monday. So follow on Twitter, Mama's Geeky, easy. Instagram, Mama's Geeky, easy. I'm going to be putting stuff in my stories. I'm going to be tweeting like crazy. I'm going to be sharing pictures and videos and all sorts of awesome stuff. So I'll be interviewing the cast and watching the movie. And we're also going to interview Cloak-and-Dagger cast. So if you, or the showrunner and to be determined cast, which I imagine is going to be Cloak-and-Dagger, right? It's going to be Aubrey and Olivia. I hope, fingers crossed. That would be amazing. So if you watch the show tomorrow and you go, oh my God, I have all these questions that I want to ask the showrunner and I want to ask the cast about this, put them in my discussion. Email me, Tessa@mamasgeeky.com, and let me know, because I'm going to be talking with them. And I will ask them your questions, right? And it's hashtag Ant-Man and the Wasp Event. It's like super long. Okay. Hashtag Ant-Man and the Wasp Event. All one word. So follow that. And yeah, I'm super excited about it. Like super excited about it. Thor 1. Yeah, it's good. Banished Heavenly. I'm like, wait, so Loki and Thor are both Satan in the film. And Mom's like, yeah, well, I mean, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a religious person, unfortunately. And sorry. So I don't know a lot about all that stuff. But I know from what you've said, like things you can and can't watch. So Cloak-and-Dagger is it's going to be iffy. That's all. It's going to be iffy. Well, hello, T. Lee Jones. Sorry, how are you? I was just talking about Cloak-and-Dagger airing tomorrow night, so be sure you watch it. I've watched the first 4, and it's so good. Also, Ant-Man and the Wasp Event, I'm going June 23rd through the 25th, so be sure to follow along. I'm going to watch the movie. I'm going to interview the cast, and I'm also going to interview the showrunner and possibly some of the cast of Cloak-and-Dagger. Super exciting. So be sure to follow along here, Twitter, and Instagram. It is awesome salsa. I've also got messages coming through, and I'm wondering if it's Amanda. It's not Amanda. No, not Amanda. Is Cloak-and-Dagger like Dormammu level magic? Ah, sorry, an email popped up and it blocked your message. Or Tesseract type magic. Ooh, well, this is a hard question, really. So there was an accident and they have powers type magic. If that makes sense. I don't want to give away too much. They're most fortunate to have you into them. Oh, thank you so much. I'm very excited for this. I'm excited. I'm hoping Paul Rudd's on our interview list. I mean, I'm sure he is. How do you go to the Ant-Man press junket and not interview Ant-Man, right? You've got to. So that would be amazing. You should be very excited for Cloak-and-Dagger CW. It's so good. I mean, that's all I can say without giving anything away. It's just so good. Now, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, I'm really excited about. This is the fell into a vat of toxic sludge type magic. Right, typical comic book magic, exactly. But there is some violence. So if he's really not supposed to be watching too much violence, I mean, there is like human on human violence. It's not really bad. There's a little bit of sexual violence, just a little bit. Not a lot, but it's there. So, you know, I mean, you don't see anything. And there's a little bit of sex. There is a little bit of sex, actually. I think it's in like the first episode, maybe the first and second. There is a little bit. Now that I'm really like thinking about what different scenes and stuff. But I mean, you don't see anything, right? There's no nudity or anything. So, yeah. Right, in the truck, but also in the alleyway, right? When Dagger, I'm not going to say anything, but you know what I'm talking about. It's not bad. Oh, yeah, there's drugs too. There's drugs. Yeah, okay. Maybe you're not going to be able to watch that. Ugh, forgetting about all that stuff. There's a little bit of drugs. Yeah. It's not a drug-related origin. Okay. So it's not a drug-related origin. Really. It kind of is. It might be. We don't know. There was an accident with Roxxon, and you're going to see it in the first 5 minutes, right? There's an accident and with Roxxon, which you should know from the comics. And then maybe they have powers as they get older. That's really all I want to say. We can talk about it next week, okay? I promise you next Wednesday we'll talk about it. Make sure you guys watch it. You should watch it when it premieres tomorrow night. If you don't watch it tomorrow night, you can at least watch it by next Wednesday, and we can discuss it. It's good, though. There's in the comic book word, but so far there's no indication that that's the case in the show. Drug-related origin. Well, it could be, right? Because with the storm, you don't know what was what was released, and I don't want to give anything away. Dusty, we can talk about it in person. We might even know by then. I bet you we have episodes 5 and hopefully 6 by the time we see each other for Ant-Man. I'm hoping for 5. I'm hoping for episode 5, like tomorrow. Probably wouldn't be tomorrow, Friday, maybe even like Monday. I need episode 5. I need it. Age of Ultron. Ultron said some stuff, but on DVD that can be muted. Oh, okay. Man, boy, it's just strict. It just seems so strict to me. Yeah, fast forward some scenes and mute some stuff and you should be fine. So everybody who's just joining, Cloak-and-Dagger tomorrow night. promise you, you want to watch it. I've seen the first 4 episodes and it's amazing. Ant-Man and the Wasp Event, follow along June 23rd through the 25th. I'll mention this again the next 1, 2, sorry, I got my calendar here. The next 2 comic book day lives that I have coming up before I leave. We'll talk about it, and we can talk about some questions you might want me to ask for the cast and also for the Cloak-and-Dagger cast. We should hopefully have our interview list by the 20th, which is going to be my last live before I leave for the 23rd. So I should be able to let you guys know who we're interviewing, or at least have some sort of idea. I can tell you right now, we are interviewing the showrunner for Marvel's Cloak-and-Dagger. So if you have any questions for that, especially after you see it tomorrow, just please let me know. You can send me an email to tessa@mamasgeeky.com. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse trailer released today. Amazing. The poster also looks so good. I'm super excited. I did my trailer reaction. That's up there on my site, on my YouTube homepage, if you want to go check that out. They just released the international posters, or did they release new posters today too? Sorry, that was juicy. I don't see anything in my email. Like just today, Dusty? Or are you talking about the international ones from like yesterday or the day before? Doesn't mean my email is, I'm checking my email right now. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I don't see anything. Visual posters. Okay, awesome. That hasn't sent yet. Okay. Shelf Viper looks epic as well. Of course she does. Does anyone have a link? I'm going to check them out right now. Ant-Man and the Wasp posters. Okay. Here we go. 1 hour ago. Yeah, geez. Totally missed that. Oh, yeah, she looks good. Man, she does not age, does she, Michelle Pfeiffer? Holy cow. She looks good. I mean, they all look incredible. I'm so excited to learn more about Ghost, because Ghost is so different in the comics. So I'm really excited. Really, really excited. Evangeline Lilly, of course, looks amazing. Lawrence Fishburne. He's so great. I love him. Oh, boy. Paul Rudd, of course, looks fantastic. I'm really, really excited for this. They all look so good. These are great posters. I really like them. The Ghost, though, man. I need to know more. And I want to know when they're going to rescue Wasp. Like, how early is Janet going to be in it? Or is it going to be like the very end to lead into something else? That's what I want to know. Or what? What if they rescue her and then she gets dusted? That would suck. That would really suck. That's funny. DC's off limits. You're not missing anything. Marvel didn't know Spider-Man was Marvel, so we saw Homecoming and Iron Man, and then these aren't bad. That's funny. I liked Spider-Man Homecoming. I know a lot of people didn't, but I liked it. Okay, we talked about that. We talked about Niagara Falls Comic-Con. I don't think I have anything else to talk to you guys about. I have a huge list of work I have to get done, so I'm trying to make this a quick one. But I didn't want to not go live because I try to go live for you guys every Wednesday. I have new reaction videos up for, I said already, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Wreck-It Ralph. I've got a Pokemon game, Transformers or Bumblebee is up. So be sure to check those out. I'm getting close to 6,500 subscribers. I really want to get to 10,000 by let's say the end of the summer will be my goal. So, I need 3,500 more subscribers. So please share my channel with your friends, get them to subscribe. Also my friend Amanda, she needs to hit 1,000 subscribers so that she can start getting ad revenue from YouTube. So check her out. She's Amanda Taylor - Guide for Moms. So search for her on here. She's also commented up below, so that's an easy way to click on it. Sorry, I missed your opinion regarding Deadpool 2. Yeah, this is about my opinion for Deadpool 2. Okay, it's okay. It's not a horrible movie. It's not a good movie. That's how I feel about it. Let's see. I'll be in camp starting June 24th and won't be here for 2 weeks. Of course, to be remembered. 24th, that's I'll be on the Ant-Man and the Wasp event at that time. So when you get back, we'll have a lot to talk about. But yeah, Deadpool 2, I don't know. I did a video about it. You can see, it's like, I think I called it the 10 things that ruined Deadpool 2. It was just so missed for me. And I know a lot of the jokes were hit or miss with a lot of people. So for some people, they really loved it. I just couldn't. It just wasn't, they pushed too hard. I think they tried too hard. That's what I think. So, it had so much potential. The first one was incredible. So have you seen it? I don't want to give any spoilers for people who haven't seen it. So T. Lee Jones, have you seen Deadpool 2 already? It's for the casual fans. So here's the thing. A lot of like hardcore Marvel fans really like it. Deadpool's one of my favorites. I've been debating on a Deadpool tattoo for quite a while. I actually wanted a tattoo of him holding his zombie head Deadpool. I thought that'd be really cool. And then the Deadpool dog. If you know, there's a series where there's like 5 maybe Deadpools. There's a girl Deadpool and they all come together. One of my favorite runs in the comics. So I was thinking of getting a tattoo of those. But I just, God. So you did see it. It was better than the other movies you saw. It was an adult movie for grown-ups. So, it's obviously an adult movie for grown-ups. But it was dumb humor. Like, it wasn't like funny adult humor. It turned into like stupid potty humor. I couldn't stand the whole Vanessa thing, right? I wanted her to be, I didn't like that she was still around and he would like go talk to her. She was like his conscience or something. I don't know. I didn't like it. I thought it really slowed the movie down and broke the movie up too much. Take that out. It's going to move a lot faster. It's going to move a lot better. I feel like Russell, who like, I love that actor, but was basically the same exact character as in Hunt for the Wilder People, which is one of my most favorite movies. But he was the same exact character, like looking up to this one guy and wanting to be like him. And then I don't know. It was too, I really don't even know how to describe it. It was too much, I guess, is the best way to put it. Colossus, the CGI was not good. And I don't know. I just wasn't a fan of it. I just wasn't a fan, unfortunately. Gwenpool, no, she's not in that. It's just a girl. It's just a girl Deadpool. So it's from maybe 2008, 2009, 2010, probably. I have it. I could go look for it, but boy, I have so many boxes. It would take forever. I wouldn't be able to do it right now. Maybe for next time. But it's really, really good. There's like a dog Deadpool. There's a zombie head Deadpool. There's the female Deadpool. And I know there's another one. But they're just Deadpools from different universes, and they all end up together in a team fighting. Man, I haven't read it in years, but it's so good. It's one of my favorites. And it's so funny because they're all Deadpool, right? They're all like cracking jokes, and they all like know they're in a comic book, and it's just very funny. They go through different. They all end up somehow together. There's like a rip in time somehow or something. I wish I could remember. I can't. I'd have to read it again, but it was really good. It's one of my favorite comic book series for sure. One of my favorite runs. Whenever Wolverine dies, before he regenerates, he fights a samurai in the spirit realm. It is similar for Wade. Yes, I know, but I just didn't like it. I thought it was weird. Like to me, it slowed the movie down too much, if that makes sense. It was, and when he's with her, like it was too long, like to show him just sitting against the thing for like what felt like 20 minutes. I know it was probably like 30 seconds to a minute, but I just really slowed it down for me. And I know a lot of people loved it. And I'm not saying it's a bad movie. Deadpool Corps. Yes, that's it. I won't buy it. I won't buy Deadpool 2 when it comes out. If I see it on TV, I'll watch it like until there's a commercial and then I'll switch. I didn't like Juggernaut. Juggernaut and Colossus fighting was so bad. Like Colossus was okay, but like CGI wise, but when the two of them were fighting, I don't know. Oh, it's just awful. I just did not like it. And I didn't like how they like pulled Juggernaut's pants down. Like that was just stupid to me, right? It's stupid humor. It wasn't even Deadpool funny humor. It was like dumb humor, if that makes sense. I don't know. I just wasn't a fan. And I love Deadpool, but I just wasn't a fan, unfortunately. What did you miss? You got cut off. I don't think anything. We were just talking about Deadpool. 2010. Yeah, it was a while ago. It was years ago. So I have it. I own it. I would have to go back and dig through and get all the books out to reread it. But I kind of want to reread it now that I'm talking about it because it's awesome. Not Marvel related, but tomorrow the How to Train Your Dragon 3 trailer is supposed to come out, which I'm super excited about. So I'm sure I'll have a reaction video to that. Can't wait. It looks so good. The poster, it looks so good. That's about it. If anybody has anything, let me know. I'll give you guys a minute or two. But my main overview is Cloak-and-Dagger tomorrow night. Watch it or you're crazy because it's so good. And I want to talk to you guys about it next week. I'm interviewing the showrunner and some of the cast. So think of questions while you're watching it and let me know. And I will try to get your questions answered for you. Ant-Man and the Wasp Event, June 23rd through the 25th. Follow along here at Mama's Geeky on Instagram and at Mama's Geeky on Twitter. I'll be tweeting pictures. I'll be doing Instagram stories and, of course, Instagram photos. Maybe Instagram Live at some point. Who knows? Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse trailer looks amazing. I'm so excited about it. You can see my trailer reaction on my main page right now. I'm trying to get to 10K subscribers by the end of the summer. So share my page and tell all your friends about me. I still need 3,500 subscribers. So I'd be super thankful if I get to 10,000, hopefully by the end of the summer, fingers crossed. And I was at Niagara Falls Comic-Con this weekend. I'm going to have more coverage coming up. I do have a John Ratzenberger who does a lot of Pixar voices, and he was also in Cheers. I have an interview with him, his panel the video up on my site, so you can check that out. He does a lot of the Pixar voices, which is cool. He says a couple of racy things. I got this awesome thing at Niagara Falls Comic-Con that I'm obsessed with. It's so awesome. It's Fallout, and it's amazing, and I love it. And I think that's about it. Michael Rooker was amazing. I love him. I'm going to have more coverage coming up at mamasgeeky.com soon. I'm working on my favorite cosplays from Niagara Falls Comic-Con post that's going to go up next week. So you guys can check that out. You feel bad disagreeing with everything I say about Deadpool 2? Everyone is allowed their own opinions. I know a lot of fans really liked it. For me, it just missed the mark. And I think a lot of the humor was hit or miss, right? Like those baby legs, like that was funny for 1 minute. Not even 1 minute. It was funny the first moment, but then they just kept talking about it and talking about it. It just wore the joke down for me. Unfortunately, I wanted to love it. Maybe I went in with way too high expectations because I love the first one. It's one of my favorite movies, but it just, it was for me, right? Cloak-and-Dagger event Twitter party during the premiere. Yes, of course. You guys can win prizes. It's going to be As Mom Sees It, and then Dusty and Carol, I think, right? Is Carol the one which is, I think, All Mommy Wants on Twitter. I'm not 100% certain of her Twitter handle, but just follow the hashtag Cloak-and-Dagger event, and you will find it. You can win things. That's awesome. Let's see. Well, don't harass me. If you say it's harassment, please don't harass me. I would prefer you don't. Who do you think will die in Avengers 4? Okay. Oh, boy. Apparently only 2 original characters will survive. What? Where did you see this? Okay. Wait. 2 original characters from like that are left right now? Because there's not a lot left. Or do you mean 2 out of like the way originals? Man, really? Well, Hawkeye better survive. I can't do a movie without my Hawkeye. This one was hard enough without him. Thank you for being here. Oh, this is a highlight you look forward to weekly. Oh, well, you are very welcome. And like I said, watch Cloak-and-Dagger so we can talk about it next week. It airs tomorrow. If true, Thor and Black Widow, well, Thor will survive 100%, I think. Really, I do. Black Widow, probably, because she has a movie coming up. Black Panther also has a movie coming up. I can't imagine that only 2 are going to survive. That's crazy. High expectations will do it every time. I know. Black Widow and Hulk. I can't imagine there's only 2 because I got to imagine there's got to be at least Black Widow, Hulk, Black Panther, Thor, hopefully Hawkeye. I don't know why they would get rid of Hawkeye. Ant-Man and the Wasp. I mean, I guess who are we considering an original, right? Would it just be like the original Avengers, all the ones that are left? Tony and Cap are going to be gone, whether they're dead or retired or whatever. They're going to be gone. I can guarantee you that. That's it. It's past 2 o'clock. I really only wanted to go till 2 because I have a list of work I have to do for mamasgeeky.com. But I'll be back next week. So make sure you watch Cloak-and-Dagger. And while you're watching, if you come up with any questions, myself and Amanda and Dusty and 22 other bloggers are going to be interviewing the showrunners and to be determined cast. So, you know, if you have any questions that come up to you while watching Cloak-and-Dagger, let us know. You can email me at tessa@mamasgeeky.com and I will put that aside and I will be sure to ask them, okay? Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for joining me. If you don't already subscribe, please do. And check out my reaction videos. I've got a few brand new ones up. And tomorrow is supposed to be How to Train Your Dragon 3 trailer, so I'm totally going to react to that. And yeah, that's it. And bye CW, bye Joshua, bye T. Lee Jones, bye Hellfire Club, bye everybody else, Dusty, Indigenerd, everybody who's here. I don't think Amanda's here anymore, but anyway, bye and thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. See you next week.